Joining me now is Bart Peaslee from Sotheby's International Realty, one of our renowned companies here in the Vail Valley for real estate. And you're renowned yourself, Bart. Trust me, I know. I know your tricks.
I may have a reputation. I don't know if I'm renowned.
Well, I know you've been working with Sotheby's International Realty for a long time, and you really know what you're talking about when it comes to buying and selling. So what is the mindset of a true seller?
Yeah. So a true seller is exactly that. They're a seller. And when I come in, I'm going to talk to someone who wishes to list their house. And they say, okay, we want to sell. In the back of my head is, do they really want to sell? I mean, how motivated are they as a seller? What are their needs? Are they ready to sell? Really, are you ready? And a real seller means that they're willing to work with their broker to get the job done. And they are no longer an owner. An owner has got all these memories, the house, you know, oh, this is where the kids used to play, you know, we used to play Scrabble and put puzzles together here, and my wife and I, or my husband and I, we sat out the window and, you know, we planned out where all that planting is going to be, and it looks so great. You know, that's an emotional connection that you as an owner have with the house. Mm-hmm. A seller says, Bart, what is the value of this? That's a seller. And when you're ready to sell, it's not the most convenient thing. And like anybody who has a business selling, they're open when the buyers are going to be around. In a resort community like we have here in Vail, people come here and they come here for a vacation, and they're here for a week, 3-4 days, whatever. They may give an hour to looking at a house. So your hours of business are when you get a phone call from the broker saying someone wants to come see your house. Mm-hmm. Not the most convenient thing, but if you are a true seller, you're going to make sure that we can get the clients in there. The best time to be open for business is when someone's going to walk through that door. Mm-hmm. And we don't know when that's going to be in a marketplace like ours. When you're in a residential, suburban, urban, people live next door, next down, they can come over anytime. These people are here for a week for this year. They may not be back till next year. So you have to be prepared. And it's also about valuing your house. It's the house that we're valuing, not the memories, not when your daughter or your son came down for the prom, they were all dressed up at the staircase. Oh, God, I love that staircase. You know, the person that comes in, how wide is that staircase? Can we get furniture up there? It's a whole different mindset. And you, as a seller, have to match your value and your accessibility to what the buyers want. Mm-hmm. That's a seller, not an owner. And if we come to you and say, the marketplace isn't really valuing it where we did, a true seller says, okay, where do we need to revalue this home, sell it? Not, this is my home, I know it's better than the house down the road. Right. My colors are much better. Your colors are what you put on there 20 years ago. I'm sorry, they may not quite match with what someone wants now. So be a seller. Be willing to work with the broker. Accommodate them. You know, we can have open houses and no one can show up. It's not the broker's fault. If someone makes an appointment and you've gotten out of the house and you've cleaned it all up and there was just 6 inches of new snow, we may get a call 20 minutes after they were supposed to show up that they decided to go skiing instead of coming. Right. You can't take that personally. Mm-hmm. You're a seller. It's not a personal thing. It's you have a job, we have a job. Let's sell this house. Let's have that mindset.
And so when we're transitioning into the mindset of a true seller, if we need advice or maybe we're looking for a home but we're not sure who to go to, we can always come to you.
You can always come to me, yes.
Yes,
that would
always.
be great. You know, because we want to counsel you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, my title is senior advisor. I've done this for a while, so I'm here to help advise you. Mm-hmm. You can make your choice, but be open and listening. That's the seller too, listening to the broker.
Great. Thank you so much, Bart. You can give him a call. He's the expert on giving you advice and helping you to transition from maybe the owner to the seller and so much more. VailValleyLiving.com. We showed his phone number on the screen as well. But coming up next, we're going to give you a quick look at that weather forecast.